Hey everybody, it's Nick Pond and Jay Lamb at LeMons HQ, and we are just returning from the Loudon Annoying race in Loudon, New Hampshire at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Now this race took place, Sunday was Mother's Day, so there were a lot of disappointed
/ relieved
mothers whose sons were away wasting their time at this LeMons race. But it was a great event. The highlight of the paddock was the Three Pedal Mafia brought their future LeMons car, 1969 Rolls Royce Silver Shadow or whatever it is.
Golden Shower.
And this is honest $1,000 Rolls Royce. And they could run it as is and we wouldn't give it any penalty laps. But they're convinced that they can sell some, leather bellows out of a heating system, recoup the cost, get it down to $500. Anyway, they brought it as a judge mobile and it was just so incredible. Granted, as a $1,000 Rolls Royce,
some issues.
It had a few
minor issues.
Yeah, there were some problems with it, but it was just so incredibly awesome.
Yeah.
It turned heads in a LeMons paddock, which it's
quite an accomplishment.
When they put a cage in this thing and put it on track, it's going to be the most incredible thing ever. So that was hella sweet.
It's going to be totally awesome. So it poured down rain on Saturday, and of course what that means is the 5 Audis that are there, Quattro all-wheel drive, will dominate.
They're gonna dominate.
The paddock is abuzz. So unfair, Quattro all-wheel drive. All right, well, I'm an Audi owner myself, right? And so here's what I know painfully well. Your Quattro all-wheel drive cannot dominate if your car hella blows up, which all Audis do all the time, and they all did. It was just spectacular. Even the Porsche with the fake, hidden Audi motor, they were gonna dominate. Did they? No. What did they do?
Blowed up.
They were terrible.
You know what did dominate in the rain? The boat.
Yeah, fittingly enough.
Also hella sweet in this race was the Datsun 280Z that was in a totally awesome Spaceballs theme. The car had gone to plaid.
Yeah.
It had the radar had been jammed.
Yeah.
The Winnebago on the roof.
Yeah. It hit all the Spaceball touchstones, really.
Vacuum set to suck and blow and all that. It was great. That was hella sweet.
Yeah.
And here are the winners.
The Heroic Fix went to Far From Winnin', and their Volkswagen Fox blew up about 17 different motors. Finally got one together about 10 minutes before the checkered flag went out. Got the checkered flag. It was really inspiring.
The I Got Screwed award went to Sorry for Party Racing. Now they have a Firebird. Expectations probably not so high, but by Camaro Firebird standards, these guys, when they're running, do pretty darn well. This time they blew up. Yeah, this time they blew up. They got another motor. It immediately, hey, it's running great. Let's go. And 100 yards, there goes the oil pressure. It's done. They seem to be having a great time in the paddock during their ample downtime in this race, but ultimately they completed a lap and a half. They got screwed.
Yeah. The Low Miles Like New Best Damn Car on the Lot award went to this 40,000-mile Oldsmobile Intrigue. Now, if you bring a 50-year-old Japanese car and it's got 200,000 miles on it, people are in the paddock saying, "Oh, that's not a $500 car. No way, man." If you bring, a 14-year-old 40,000-mile pristine Oldsmobile Intrigue, oh yeah, that's like a $30 car, no question about it. So this thing, even at 40,000 miles, was butt awful. It was slow, it didn't steer, it buried itself in the tire wall at one point. It was just horrible. So, low budget racing, Olds Intrigue, you never want to do this.
Judge's Choice was a 2-time winner. In fact, they might even be a back-to-back Judge's Choice winner. It's Rusty Dragon Racing.
Yeah.
They have a second-generation VW Golf, and they blew up last race, through their travails and everything, got Judge's Choice. But of course the car was blown up, so they needed to replace the motor before this race. That's okay. They've got a spare motor. Granted, it's a carbureted Honda motor out of about an 83 Honda Prelude, but
they're both gasoline automobiles, front-wheel drive. How hard can it be?
Hey, so they popped that in.
Yeah.
It ran really badly, and they were out on track 20 miles an hour under caution. It just blew up, and a huge cloud of smoke seized. They got towed in. They unfreezed it with some
WD-40,
whatever they had.
Wrench.
Yeah, they rocked it back and forth, and they got it running badly again, and it kind of putted around. Judge's Choice.
Yeah, that was spectacular. Organizer's Choice was also spectacular. Mater Madness. These guys, they got a Chevy S10. Fabulous tow Mater theme. They did a really great job on that. They dropped their car onto a jack stand. They hit it with the pulley, dropping it down, broke the crank Friday night. Now, Nick just said to him, hey, go to the junkyard, get a junkyard motor, you're done. He said, oh no, that would be too dirty. We need to replace the crank under sanitary conditions in the paddock.
They tell me we have a certain standard of the way we do things, and buying a junkyard motor, it's like,
dude, this is like your Concours tow mater knockoff? That's what you're telling us?
they're driving S10 tow mater in a LeMons race. Anyway, they fixed it, and it was pretty cool. The car was awesome. Organizer's choice.
Yeah.
Which brings us to Index of Effluency. Really no competition for this one. 3 Pedal Mafia, the same guys that are going to bring the rolls. Their current race car, in addition to the boat, is a Triumph TR7. And it just cruised to a Class C victory, and there was really nothing else in the neighborhood.
Yep. So there you go. Here's LeMons in a nutshell.
Harder, you cold! Harder! You're earning me money! Harder!
The heroic fix, far from women, which is probably true.
It is true. Sadly.
Yeah.